So hi everyone, my name is Andre and in today's video I'm gonna be reviewing SCG T6 fluid head. I've been using this fluid head for about a year and this is my experience with it. There is not a lot of fluid heads in the market which offer the same features for the same price. This head cost me $496, and if you're buying this head from Europe it will cost you an additional 100 euros on fees. I paid it myself. Because SCG does not have any retailer in Europe, there is no other way of purchasing this head than from China. And here are the few features why I decided to go for this specific head. Counterbalance. If you don't know what counterbalance is, then just search on YouTube. There is a bunch of videos about this topic. This head offers 8 settings of counterbalance, and even with my Canon 70-200 f2.8 I can easily counterbalance on my camera without any problems. Dropping quick release plate. For me, very important feature which also causes my camera falling down to ground, but about it a few later in this video. Multiple setting of drag for panning. This is another important feature of the head for me. Sometimes I need to do very slow and smooth movements and other times fast movements. This head allows me to do so thanks to its 3 settings. Setting number 0, I would say it's almost free. There is almost no drag, as you can see. On a settings marked as a 1, is quite a lot of drag already, and I would say I use this drag about 70% of the time. I'm using Panasonic S1 mirrorless camera, which is not very heavy setup. Setting number 2 is even stiffer, and this setting is usable for wide, slow panning shots, for example landscapes. Number 3 is for me or for my taste too stiff, and I'm not using this setting. I would prefer one more step between 0 and 1 and each number 3 because it's too stiff for mirrorless setup. I believe for heavier cinema cameras the number 3 would may be useful, but with maximum payload of this head, which is 6 kilos or 13.2 pounds, it's not ideal for cinema cameras, so I believe it would be worth to have step between 0 and 1, like one between of them. The head has also water level, which is illuminated, small but very useful feature. You can lock both pan and tilt using lever, which has no effect on settings of the pan or tilt. Here, if you unlock the lever, you're gonna have exactly same drag as you have set before. Next is a handle. I changed the original handle for a different one because the one included in delivery was very bulky, too long, and on the end was made out of rubber. I use now handle from my old tripod, which was exactly the same Rosetta style and EVA handle on the end, which I prefer. One thing I would appreciate if they can incorporate in next model would be spring-loading levers, especially on the tilt lock, the same as is on my old handle from my old head. This head is 75mm based and cannot be mounted on a flat-based system. I was reading somewhere that you can use this head with the flat-based system, but for that you would need to remove the screw on the bottom, for what I'm not brave enough to do so. Smoothness. This head, as its name suggests, is smooth. Very smooth with good range of settings to satisfy need of wide variety of filmmakers. One major thing I found is its slight return when you stop panning. I contacted SCG with this issue and they assured me to fix this with the next generation, but this does not fix my problem. So if you're concerned about it, have a look elsewhere. Probably worth to have a look at eImage GH06. Next issue I'm having, and I had to learn to live with, is its quick release plate system. I love the idea to not slide plate from front or back, but it is worth nothing when you can safely use only plate supplied with a head. If you want to use plate from Manfrotto, you're not gonna have the safety mechanism against camera falling off. This is very bad, and another annoyance is that the plate supplied with the head does not fit to my gimbal AK2000, which is a Manfrotto standard plate. I had accident when I locked the original plate to head, turn around and my camera fall down from the tripod, hitting the HDMI cable, which broke the connection. That cost me 800 euros on repair. Another small annoyance happened when I lost this little screw from original handle and I could not fold the handle for transport. I contacted SCG and they immediately sent I think 3 or 4 spare screws, which I really appreciate. When I got the head, I got it to use with the iFootage TC7, review is up there. I had to turn the bottom screw a little to work, otherwise it was not compatible with the quick release system from iFootage. Without going to details, I had to turn the screw on a head just half of the turn, and it makes it work flawlessly. So overall, I must say I like this head, even it has flaws and annoyances. I learned to work around it, and if you consider this head, just be aware of what I was mentioning. Happy shooting, bye bye.